There's a lawnmower on the stage. So, what is love? I mean, you know, do you love somebody because they give you something that you want? Do you love somebody because they make you feel a certain way? Do you love somebody like chocolate? You know, a lot of romantic relationships are very funny because they're based on a very similar kind of relationship that we have with chocolate. I mean, what is it about chocolate we love? You know, we see a chocolate bar in the window and we look at it and go, oh, I desire it. And it's just like you walk by somewhere and you see somebody and you're like, oh my God. You want them. You want to take them in your mouth. You want to consume them. And it's the way a lot of romantic relationships begin. In that sort of like you see something you want and you're drooling with, oh God, I want it, and you can't get it out of your mind, and you're like, you can't get enough of it. And then very often then you take what you need, all the sweetness, all that. And then when you've had enough, you digest and you keep what was good for you, and then you shit out the other bit. And a lot of romantic relationships finish like that. You know, they start off all, oh, and then you just end up to the place, oh, he's such a dick. It's amazing how this, you know, supposed love can change so fast, you know. So I propose that it's not love at all. It's just because I don't think love does change. Because love is love. Love doesn't just change into hate or jealousy or bitterness or fuck you, you know. But it's not easy because, you know, we're human beings and we've got all these chemicals going on in our bodies. And, you know, like when we see the chocolate bar, there's something in us that goes, like there's something in our body that thinks it wants it, you know, the mind is like, ah. And this next song is all about that. It's about, it's about the two different men that live inside every single man. And I think women have their own version of this, in that, like, there's the woman who's not having an egg go, impregnate me, make me pregnant, I want a baby, I want a fucking baby right now. So, I mean, there's that woman, you know, that there's that period where you're just like, make me pregnant, you know. And then that passes and it's like, oh, you know. And with the man, there's the man with sperm, with an overload of sperm, and there's the man whose sperm is relaxed. It's just the right amount. Because it's very difficult being a man, poor us. Because we get 1 million sperm every day from when we are 13-ish. And you know that I don't know if you've all seen testicles, but they're pretty small. And you know, 1 million sperm every day builds up, and there's only a certain amount of space in there. So they have to go somewhere. And when there's a big build-up, men get very confused about where those sperm should go. Very, very often they think, as long as it's got something that you can impregnate or whatever. There's some, then, you know, the brain, when there's a build-up, you get very confused. And so sometimes men get in trouble because, you know, they desire things that they don't really desire necessarily, but their body desires, or they think it's just nature making sure that we continue to exist. But that gets us into trouble because sometimes we do something, follow through with something with somebody, but then we don't want anything then after that. We're like, oh, that was enough, you know, and that can sometimes get us into emotional trouble. So if you're a man who gets into emotional trouble because you've too much sperm, and you meet a new girl or person, you know, it doesn't have to be a girl, but you meet a new person, and there they are, and you think that you desire them. It's like that chocolate, and you think, you know, and you're like, oh, I don't want to get in trouble again. What if I don't? What you do is a very simple test. If you're sitting beside the person and you want to touch them and you want to kiss them and you want to hold, you want to be with them, and you're not sure about whether it's going to continue or not, or how long would you like them tomorrow or the next day, what you do is you go to the toilet and you get rid of a few million sperm, and then you come back, and when you sit down beside the person, if you still want to touch them and hold them and kiss them, then you have something special. Just gone. Here's to another relationship, oh my excellent breed of gamete disease. I'm sure when I'm older I'll know what that means. Well, she cried when she should, and she laughed when she could. Here's to the man with his face in the mud and an overcast blade just taken away from the lovers in love at the center of stage, yeah. Loving is fine, you have plenty of time, yeah, for walking on stilts to the edge of your mind. I said loving is good. If your dick's made of wood and the dick left inside only half understood, what makes her come? What makes her stay? What makes the animal run away? Yeah. What makes him stop? What makes him stand? And what shakes the elephant now? And what makes him mad? I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't know you or me anymore. No, no, no. Ooh, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. See, I don't know if I'm wrong, 'cause she's only just gone. Tell me, why is this day taking so long? I was a lover of time, and once she was mine, I was a lover indeed. I was covered in weeds, and she cried when she should, laughed when she could. Close to God is the one who's in love. I walk away 'cause I can. Too many options made, just kill a man. Loving is fine, it's not on your mind, yeah, but I've fucked it up now. Too many times I said loving is good, if it's not understood. But I'm the professor, I feel that I should know just what makes her come, what makes her stay, what makes the animal run away, what makes him take apart from his freak and the lonelier side of the jealousy sick. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, no, I don't know, I don't know. You 'cause she's only just gone. Here's to another relationship, bound by my excellent breed of gamete disease. I finished it off with some French wine and cheese. La fille danse quand elle joue avec moi, et je pense que je l'aime des fois. Le silence n'ose pas les dents quand on est ensemble. Mettre les mots sur la fille danse quand elle joue avec moi, et la pluie me demande pourquoi. Non, non, c'est la chanson, la nuit, le vent, l'amour, le sang. Wow, you have amazing timing. You all stop clapping at the same time. If I